Hi all. Today we are going to see a food app. So in this app, I have created using React.js and React icons followed by styled components. So initially I have created an info section. So in this section I have given an image as a background and followed by some text. And here comes the sidebar. So I have given some menu list and again followed by here you can see cards, React cards, the menu list. Here I've given the name and price, description, and add to cart button. So, and then feature of the dish and the same. This all I have done using React props. And finally, the footer part, like I have just simply included some social media icons. That's it. So this is how it looks, and we can check the mobile view also. So when I click this sidebar, it just occupies the 50 percentage of width of our website. So here comes the products menu list. It occupies the 100% width, you can see, and then the features followed by the deserts. The products all has been done using the React props, and finally the footer. This is how it looks in the mobile view. So this all I have done using React.js and styled components. Let's get started. I've just opened a sample app. So in this I have given hello world in the app.js that got replicated in our website. So now let's get started. So first initially we are going to create a global style.js which I have created it. So first we are going to create this global style.js. So before getting started, you just install this styled components npm install. I'll just give the link in the description. So in this I have given how to install the styled components, React icons, and then React router DOM, everything. Like it should be installed before itself, which we are going to use in this app. So first initially initially I'm giving margin as 0 and then padding 0, font family I'm giving as, you can select as your wish, and I'm giving maximum width as 100 percentage. So initially I have created this one. This we can use it in our app.js. Okay, so here I have created a list of components, so which we are going to write today. So first we are going to fill the navbar. So I'm giving a shortcut. So inside this navbar I'm just giving navbar. while typing itself we can select components so that we will get the dependencies here. So now you can see navbar. So as I said, we are going to do using styled components. So here I'll remove this, and then instead of this div I'll write nav, which we will import it from this navbar.element.js. Initially it is empty. Like after creating this, I'll just start writing the CSS part. So inside this nav icon, I'm going to create so it will throw error. So we will start importing. Nav link, and then nav icon bars. So everything we are going to import it from navbar.element.js. So in this navbar.element.js, we want to import styled components. So first we are going to import this style from styled components, and then export constant for each and every thing we are going to write style dot nav backstyle. So in this way we are going to write for everything. The next one is nav link. For this nav link, it is going to be link. So for this, before using link, we need to import the router. So you just install the router before itself. So for that I'm going to import so instead of this div, I'm going to write here as router. we need to import it here. So the next one is export constant nav icon and bars. Style.div. Style DOM. So for this I'm going to import from React icons. So the name is form. As you can see, now it actually shows the pizza. Why? Because here we have given us a nav link, so it looks like a link pizza, and followed by menu, and then the pizza slice which we have given here from React icons. So now we will start arranging this by writing CSS. Hope you all understand till this, like how we are using the styled components and how we are going to write the CSS here. So first I'm going to set the height and background. So the background I'm going to set as so it's going to be transparent. For now I'm giving it as a red color, and then the height I'll set it as 80 pixels, and display flex, justify content center, and the font weight I'm giving it as 700. So you can see now here we have set the background color as red and height and 80 pixels everything. So now the text color I'm giving it as white. Font size I'm giving it as 2 rem. Same align items center, display flex, and I don't want that underline, so text decoration I'm setting it as none. So you can see I'll set the position as absolute. From top it should be 0, and from right it should be 0. Cursor again pointer, and color I'm setting it as white color. So inside this only nav icon only we have this p tag also, so I'm setting it as transform. So you can see. So for this bars, I'm going to set the font size as same as this pizza to run, and then same transform, translate. Why I'm applying this is like when I'm clicking, it should so for this nav link, I'll just write the media queries also. I'll set the position as absolute. So here we have completed the nav bar and followed by sidebar. So the sidebar contains same I have created inside the component sidebar.js and sidebar.element.js. So same like navbar, I'm going to write for sidebar also. I'm going to import into this app.js. So you can see the sidebar got included in our page. So sidebar, same like navbar, I'm going to write using styled components. First I'll create the sidebar container. So inside this container, first I'm going to create the icon. So after clicking this pizza slice, the sidebar should open with a cross sign, so that if we are clicking that, it should close. So the functionality will be done later by using props only. So for that I'm going to write icon here. So that is also done using the styled components. So inside this icon, I'm going to write close icon. So this close icon is that cross symbol. So inside, after this, we are going to write the menu icons like pizza, desserts, and contact everything. So this is the link. So I am giving 2 here. Slash. The first will be pizzas. menu, I'm just including a button, order now button. So for that I'm including sidebar. So this is also a link, so I'm giving to. So inside this I'm going to write order now. So for this we need to import all these things from element.js. So for that import, so everything which we have written here, first one is sidebar container, and then icon, close icon, sidebar menu, sidebar link, here we have given the capital W. So now we will start writing the CSS part using same import style from style to components. So here I have included all the CSS for the sidebar element. So after including the CSS in style to components, then we got the website like this. So initially for this sidebar container, all these are basic CSS like height, width, background and display. I have given it as a grid and everything. And then for this icon, close icon, the color I have given it as black, and the for icon I have given the position from top right, and background should be transparent, everything I have given. And the sidebar menu I have given display as grid, and the grid template columns and rows I have given. I have included the media queries also, and followed by sidebar link, everything I have included. When I hover, that color is also changing, you can see. So everything I have included in the CSS part and the sidebar root. So finally for this button also I have included. So followed by, so next part is like I'm going to include the sidebar and navbar in the info section. So we are going to design the info section. Now we got that nav bar, and followed by that nav items, everything we got. So now the for functionalities for this close button, and when we click this pizza icon, this should be get open the side menu. So for all this we are going to use state, and we are going to include in a separate page, info section page. So here I have created the info section. So in this info section, what I have done initially is, so initially we have this navbar and sidebar in the app.js. So I have given info section here, and I have included this navbar and sidebar in the info section. So you can see clearly I have included here, and I have given this info section inside the router in app.js. So followed by here we are going to include the functionality initially. So for that I'm going to include use state. So use state, So in order to include this use state, so initially I'll give const is open and set is open, and I'll give use state. Initially I'll set it as false, and here I'll include some functionality also, toggle functionality. So I'll give it as an arrow function here. So inside this arrow function, what I'm going to do, I'll set this is open as not of is open. So basically what I have done is, like when I click, initially this button is going to be false. So when I click this piece of button, it is going to open, and again if I'm closing this button, it is going to close. So here I have given the functionality, and this functionality is going to be passed inside this navbar and sidebar. So inside this navbar, I'm going to give toggle is equal to, I'm going to pass this function inside this navbar as a React props, and inside this sidebar I'm going to pass this is open. Initially we have set it as false. So it's open, and so inside this toggle I'm going to pass toggle. So after passing this React props, we are going to receive it in this sidebar and navbar. How? So initially in the navbar, so we have passed toggle inside this navbar. So when I click this icon, this pizza icon, this toggle functionality should be open. So inside this nav icon, I'm giving on click function. On click is equal to toggle. So when I click this button, this toggle functionality, true and false, it is just toggling, no? So this functionality should get operated. So I'm giving inside this navbar. Now I will save this, and inside this sidebar, so here we are passing both is open and toggle. So we are getting here, and how we are going to use it is like inside this icon and sidebar menu. So in this container, so initially what is the value of is open we are going to get here, and based on this value we are going to write CSS also. So here I am giving is open as is open, and on click as toggle. On click as toggle, and here we have this close button. So based on this close button, how it is going to operate. So inside this icon, what I'm going to give is on click toggle. So in this sidebar.element.js, we are going to include a CSS. So in this CSS only we are going to write the functionality. So this should open from right, and again it should go inside right. So I'm giving right based on the function. So we have passed both the value inside this sidebar container. So based on the value we are giving inside here is open. So the based on the value, if it is true or false, based on the value we are giving here, then it should follow from right. Here I am going to give a ternary operator. If it is true, then from right it is 0. If it is false, I am giving it as minus 1000 pixel, so that it will go inside. So I am giving it as like this. So now you can see initially it is false. So when I click this toggle button, you can see the sliding. So when I click this button, if it is false, initially it is false. False means it is 0. You can see the functionality, how it works from right. So this is how we are including the functionality in this info section. So now we will include this navbar section also. So for that we are going to write using styled components here also. I'll convert this div as hero container. Hero container, and we will include everything from here. And then inside this hero container I'll include the hero content. So after this navbar and sidebar, we need a PISA section here as info section here. So for that I'm going to give hero content so inside this hero content I'm going to give hero items. So here we are going to write some text like greatest pizza ever, like that. So for that, first initially I'm going to give h1 and then followed by a paragraph and followed by a button section. Paragraph, so I'm giving it as hero p, and followed by a button section. So now I will include all the contents inside. Here I have included the all the text part. You can see it got replicated in our page, and I have imported all this hero container content items, everything from infosection.element.js. Now we will start writing the CSS part. First I will include the background image. So I will set the background as linear gradient of. So initially I'll set the direction. So I'll set the color RGBA. Mommy. Here I have given all the CSS part. So you can see initially I have set the angle, and then the color RGBA 000, and the final argument is transparency as 0.7 and 0.1, and I have given the URL as pizza bg1, which we have imported from images. So, and again I have set the height and background position as center, background size as cover, and followed by this hero content. Here the content which we have given here, like greatest pizza ever ready in 90 seconds, everything, the content, The height was calculated based on the 100 VH. So 100 VH minus 80 pixel, like that I have given, and the maximum height I have given it as 100 percentage and with 100 VH. So padding is also same, like I have calculated using this 100 VH VW. Then hero items, same. I have included the display flex direction, everything I have included the basic CSS, and the media queries also I have included. So you can see if the screen size is big, we will see like this, and if the screen size is small, then also it will occupy the entire 100 percentage. So in this way I have included the background image and followed by the text, H1 text, paragraph text, and finally the hero button. So everything I have included. So here we want to remove this background color. So inside this navbar.element.js, so here I have given the background color as red. So instead of this red I will give as transparent. So now you can see, so whenever I click this button we will get the menu option, and when I close this button the menu option will go, and followed by I have included the info section. Hope you all understand this navbar and sidebar and info section part. See you in next video, like how to insert the products and this feature component and footer section. So I'll show you. So you can see the sidebar and the button, everything. Hope you all understand. See you in next video, like how to insert the remaining part of this application using React.js. Thank you.